UTV ahwefo mo nyina jo na nwumre eba UTV fiada nwumre kasebo edi bremu eso kasebo edi bremu se okọ DSTV ni so channel 360 onsabe kan ho na wahwe nsema ekoso omanmu ene amanoni sanso na Facebook so onsabe kan ho sanso na YouTube so UTV Ghana eho so onsabe kan na nsemi watumi ehu de ekoso bi this way chocolate de ohia ni nsuo hia no ne a eboa pa sanse ebre wo mu no koko ehu hia ma nipadua no se ne be ya yare bi ewo mu no atumi abo anti this way no emu aduane esan Kenya honam na ya ne kama ma watumi agya na so na dwumadi awudie bia watumi adi na akoso ye edi ama sanso na nsuo nso de special mineral water nsuo num nsuo bia obobafu nsuo papa no nsuo ebeboa na honam no nso anya hodi kama na atumi agya na ensema edi ebremu ene anwume no yedi ma akotene no ebi ene se
ora kofi akpalu ede atu eja se opanyi a yeyi no se omeye aidora akufu dampare wo chese eye papa ena afesu so ora kisi ajaben a enei appointment committee wo mo atoto na no omanfo akire wo madwen akire se eye pa
sanso na ora palia ejina ho se special prosecutor ora ajaben ogili se odinu kredie eye adwuma de oba beye no ebekọ yie ediama no
Piak edi atudwa se eni kwan se aban ko a na wotam free senior high school na wodi sika ehyem anase ene petroleum eho emfaso a yenya no ni atabiri ni nyina na da kohwe free senior high school sa de enya de ebeboa
nyame ya adoma bosume obini de toso aduonu nkron ewo mrahye bedwam oman foto samfo ebekọ mrahye bedwam na akoma bode afia ya paimu eno so ho eye metem budget no ode akwa akoto mrahye bedwam no man Ghana manyina eni
se yakwa amanhodo so ensemu a DR Congo ena abeto dwa setememfo makomako edu ensia ena sabre wo mo ahwe wo mo nkwabra etohye so bi akọ
sanso na akọ Nigeria mema Nigeria 2019 no moye emrase se okoye obi okita sushen dom ewo poso piracy na ade a mochiwa eho emra ho na de edi kan China fo bi omutwa Nigeria fo bi ekoche omo no eho mra de edi omo mfidumienu eno mo kọ efiase
Ezembika ho ne ade bramo kasebo mi din ede Akosua Sarpong mene
Anim Addo
afe kasebo no emu ensem enie opanyini a wono eneye kofa bae wono aso ne 2 franka ede ema amanyokuo a ye frɛ no LPG eye ora kofi akparu na opanyi ede atu edwa se sabre yi a COP George Kufu dampare wono eba behwe kire se IGP no obehia Ghana fo echitai na watimi aye na adwuma ne se de se na efata
the background no and then some I just why lawyer adwuma na for 18 years was actually there University of Ghana for another 15 years it will be a watcher there now was practicing there at least nim dia no also when nim ne o yenti if is adwuma na da chane sa no dia kanyina ayo no ane character dia kanyina say onko gya damudie ko gye bribe no le meche no na o mani pa bi ensi na chi nko gye bribe en family no so yire no no yes adwuma na you have and I say on for na nko si nkofo bi so we there mo free so mo opposition for ndi me kotata o masemo ba ni mu bi aban a wo mu no o mo na ma fa say Kufu Addo aban na ma no na bi o mu ni asem dia no wa ase de wonte ya no ebe mo bia enji wadwuma wo ye no entum nti ohunu se o de pepeyo ebe ye adwuma pepeyo ye adwuma I don't think so problem because we ono so for ono kwani nipa a wakọ vetting or parliament or do ono ma within a short possible time we say more margin atum it means both side of the divide you know are behind him they want him to succeed nti ono so e man ni suban ni bibia anya kama na amafo a piece of mind of anya adwuma corruption dey what to ase so by America ka so money there first place corruption start here Yesu ni Judas entem enti Yesu kura na nyina yedi na chi no the finance minister no corrupt but the modije bribe so we free one man na John so ne maame mobile Yesu nche no ka kire say ne mani bi no di opese James ne John omumu na onfa bakunsi left bakunsi right and so corrupt action ni bia we influence papa no so na mention nti corruption the ego baby Mary Magdalene no kwan masira ku hwie wa ilagu Yesu na se di se aduhwam pa nti Yesu tabe no ti omu fie ho nti gift ade bia it opens doors. It is all deep position be say obi be influence over the gift. It is gift there. This is why you say, oh, we more idea onje. But the moment you receive something from somebody, no, you become a slave to the person. Inti corruption there, masa, you couldn't hear pa. Inti be say corruption to be to measure. Name so okasa be man boy there there. Me na ya adwen. Say you so more. Bomo say yes, emra no no be deeper. And no sa no every tourist on kana no mdwa keke na say am pass of emra ni diwa bomo na diu ye a. Na say ne e no kra no be bompa bebre ehu. E no so nche say ehu na bobo mo bi ajai. Say nka ehu man ko fo jai bone ya nka atututum fo ko mo jai. Because you say kuruma say obi ko tutubutum ni eso ni mo e bobu no e de ya hwiri tiri ku no. And the one another person shoot to be bottom. Sometimes a bear post a bear. Nina say bonfire man so bit my age man.
Etania na ye to ask point yimu na Holland mino o manemu sini obesi o mine nemu e wo man Ghana mu ono His Excellency Ronald Gerard striker sabri ebra adwuma obeye o man Ghana mu aso no ode ne ho akwakyere o man ne one amanhodo so edi nkita ho akokra ne se na adwuma obeye ye no aso na okọ a wabona baso se adwuma obeye o man Ghana mu na so enipa nkankan eni apomudin bia no obo o man Ghana pa.
We are grateful for your support for Ghana's health sector because over the years you have provided funding for the construction of 5 medical clinics in the Western region, also the installation of 52 X-ray systems across the country, and treatment purification plant in Avrongo. That's something that has touched the lives of people in Ghana. And so I must say that Netherlands' support for social sector as well as economic development is something that is real. And we're very grateful for it. There's several sector instruments such as the Dutch Good Growth Fund, the Development-Related Infrastructure Investment Vehicle Drive, the Public-Private Partnerships, the Matchmaking Facility for Developing Countries, and the Center for the Promotion of Imports from Developing Countries. These are all initiatives that go a long way in stimulating trade, promotion and investment, and I'm happy that these are some of the things that you have done. Of course, we are also grateful for the EU-Dutch Sustainable, EU-Ghana Sustainable Cocoa Dialogue, which we know you are very much committed to. This is something that we believe has been a success and will continue to be so.
I'm bidding farewell. I'm leaving on the 11th of August. I have been here for almost 5 years because I came on the 3rd of September 2016. My stay was initially envisaged for 4 years, but I managed to extend it with a year, so I've been here for 5 years. And when I arrive at Schiphol Airport, I will on the 14th, on the 12th, on the 14th I will also retire. Oh, wow. I will stop. And on the 12th of August, arriving in Schiphol is good because that's also the date that my passport expires. So it was well calculated, and it has been an utmost pleasure for me to serve here in Ghana, to try to contribute a little bit to the great relations between our two countries, in the political atmosphere, of course, the hemisphere, economic diplomacy, the from aid to trade agenda, and also sometimes in the cultural sort of sector we did a couple of things. So I always had, in particular, talking about this ministry, Honourable Minister, good relations with yourself, of course also with the directors, with the chief director. I personally was very sad when I heard about the recent demise of Ambassador Yankee, and I went to his funeral a couple of weeks ago. So I have had a lot of cooperation, and I think we've been working together very well.
Hafe yanko Asante Mantemu. Public Interest and Accountability Committee, PIAC, and omode atu edwa say wasempanimfo ehwe kwan foforo a wombenye sika na ode ebeso free senior high school hu na yetu omanyi fanwo a yetu ne ho mfaso na ya na wode eso free senior high school emu na wo kyerese sesei nti se koba se ye oyele ayetu wo omanmu se sa na free senior high school no eniwa na wasempanimfo timi dwene ho bio.
Public Interest and Accountability Committee apamfua wapa wonum dwumadie titru ene se fanwa yetu omayimu sika omainu enya free mu ekwan a aban no faso ede ye mpuntunwuma no wonum behwe eho entotoye na wahia mantam ahodo enum ya wonum ebu akonta ede akire omanfo na jomtrani ema PIAC apamfo ekwei ene Professor Yaw Adom Frimpong ekiremu fanwo dudu ayetu emfaso free mu abane a watimi dia ye ene ehon hyehyeye wogina so de adesrede atu aban nanim se beya anka won pen hyehyeye foforo bi a wode begu akwan mu a ebeboa madaache se fanwo sika no eni ho no mu a obetumi ede aso free senior high no mu na aye foto ama watimi ede aboa
bibia enya no fanwo no ho bia no ye bebu ho akonta transparency no bia hu nema ede sa fanwo sika no eye enya akonta ye bu ni dem ne abeka kire mu entina yes you gina hey ti ya niema bi ohwa Kwame Nkrumah interchange ya spending $94 million and ya de kutoka international airport na chino ya okojo krom takwa railways ana yo anchi asanguragwa in fact ya kasi ye be bebre ama wan se oil scan sabe ya ni wo hon pepepepe asere mu amunim so fanwo sikano ana President Akosua Addo for the free SHS. Se fangu ni ho no free SHS. Enti anye biano eno so aboa ama bibia akoso. Esi enya bibi si ho senka mba kuma ati minankuma hu se bibi so o is kan bi ni. Enti dia kan se ye ni da so an free SHS no. Se benya o is ka dia support. Na mere bi beba o is kan ni ho a ye be ne dai. Enti dia ka kira ba ne se emra odi abande emra papa na emomye mpa bibi mata ho se o iskanu ni ho a nya sika foforo bi dia support no se be ya anse no odi abado ebetimi atim na ma da bi se petro ni ho a na nchiche nyina yekwa
Asante Mantemu suafo Honorable Simon Osei Mensa na wo dwumadie yase na wo bo apamfo na baso papa wo adwuma kese a won maye
se o man bi enya fanwo emra edikan na etimi ye nhira na etimi nso edi oman no awu fotoka se mtore bia ka se the oil case tigana emra yenya fanwo no abane ye nse e wo se ye nhihye ye bi to ho se ne be ya de de ehaw abre aman bebre no saa de ne bi nso emeto yen e wo Ghana ha na we nyina mu no emfie eduni ene menimsie de bi ko agriculture ye de bi ko akwan ho railway dan hodo school si etimi hwesu ye ne de ye empuntuduma ebeboa yin enti ebesrem se mom ye nyina enta wo machi ne mo na dwumadi no enya nkoso
Yato ansem no so na yekọ Jubilee House na amamienu akokra omampani se adwuma omo beye ma omo man besi omo man anemu no adwuma no omo de aba na wie na man eye Norway ani Spain na Norway pani a obegina oma ne man no eye Mr Gunnar Andres Holm ono ne begina oma eye Norway man na Spain so eye Madam Alicia Rico del Polga ono enso ebegyina ho edema ne man no eno makoka kire omampani na Addo dankwa eku ombeso mo ma mbegyina man na mu emfie mienu na sabre o mawie omo ko omo krom nti no mbekra no se adwuma mbeye no mawie ti omo kra no na omo akọ.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen. It's an event of mixed feelings because I feel sad about leaving Ghana and leaving friends and leaving a country that my wife and I have learned to love during these 4 years, but also with an excitement because it's part of my job to continue and to go to other areas. Now we will move to Kenya, another country on the continent, and we look forward to following developments in Ghana from that side. I must say that these 4 years have been a great experience for me and for both of us. I came to the country, to West Africa, with little knowledge before. We have been working in East Africa for many, many years, but this part of the continent was new. And it has been a great pleasure to stay. The highlights from my side would be the fact that we have been able to develop and strengthen the bilateral ties. I would specifically, of course, mention, as was already mentioned, Your Excellency's visit to Norway and to Svalbard in February last year. Indeed cold, but indeed also very enlightening and a very unique experience, I think. So I have learned a lot. I hope that we have been able to leave something behind that can be built upon.
So I've spoken about the best that you could do to strengthen the relationship. I think there can be absolutely no doubt that we've seen an enhancement and a strengthening of the relations between our two countries since you've been here. The economic relations between our two countries too has grown significantly, and I believe that the years ahead point to an even greater involvement. We have Gassam and Heidelberg, but the ACA involvement in Ghana, which is on the verge of becoming something very significant in our petroleum and gas sector, will mean that the relations between our two countries are going to be even stronger, and we'll be looking to hopefully to your return here, at least on holiday, and come and visit us. And we look forward to having you as a strong voice for us in the highest councils of your country.
I arrived to your country during your first mandate, and I am leaving during your second mandate, which I take the opportunity to congratulate you once again. We have also enlarged our cooperation in the field of security, maritime security, but also the prevention and fight against terrorism. We have done a lot in the cultural field, and we have also, I think, paid special attention to the training, mostly in entrepreneurship for young Ghanaians. You can count with Spain as a solid partner, Your Excellency.
We've seen a strong growth in the relations between our two countries in the period in which you've been here, which in the end, as you say quite rightly, sent me to Spain on my birthday to come and meet with the Prime Minister. And it was an extremely fruitful. I'm hoping that the discussions that we had, not just with him, but also with Spanish businesses, we're going to see some results on it. People are working on some of those initiatives as we speak, and hopefully we will see the fruits of it. A lot of it we have to thank you for, because you've been very active and very positive about promoting the relations between our two countries.
Ye nyina we so na yenye aboafo nkratu edikan emra sisia.